We enhanced and colorized many of the portions used to help give insight and first-hand perspective from generations ago of what the true American dream was like 160 to 120 years ago. Now back to our little cabins in the Lost River Valley. Most of these settler cabins were only about 10 feet by 20 feet or 20 feet by 20 feet in size, with a center height of 8 feet. The roofs were comprised of small logs and sod. If a door still hung on the structure, it was comprised of log-braced logs. If the hinges on the doors were not replaced, they existed as rawhide. The rawhide windows had rotten away long ago. Many of the cabins were not fastened with spikes or nails, but with wooden pegs. Holes were bored between logs and wooden dowels. Straight sticks about the size of the holes were pounded between them as the logs were stacked on top of each other. These little cabins are so very humble in appearance that they go unnoticed by most. A precious little archaeological discovery have been hiding in plain sight. Little gems have been preserved to remember our beginnings, where most of the West's original homes had been destroyed generations ago as newer, nicer homes replaced them, and non-related owners took their place. Many of the remains of the old settler cabins now have a layer of metal roofing placed on top of them to keep them from rotting to the ground. The more we discovered about these little settler homes and villages, the more questions began to fill our inquisitive minds. And the first question that most ask is how many people lived within the walls of these tiny settler cabins.